Let me be clear, nigga. Yeah, I think you weird, nigga. Yeah, with magic wands on them. Poof. Like disappear, nigga. Hey, just let this shit go, bro. Before shit get weird, nigga. Pull up a chair, nigga. Yeah, pull up a chair.
Where did they find these guys? I really don't like these guys. I don't have the time, you guys relax. Come to the fight with Nas, then quickly rewind your minds. Like never mind you guys, he's strapped. I stare at the sky sometimes, think we could have quite the time. If I could be twice as kind, in fact. I'm always the nicest guy, it's always the nicest guy. It's always the nicest guy that lasts.
Try to be gracious, try to be patient, but they be testing me. Abracadabra the pattern on my Scantron, cause I guess they think Ash won't just get random and still pass this shit successfully. I can understand all the demands that come from destiny. Actually, I can, it just all happened unexpectedly. What do they all expect from me? Fuck, I'm not that nice, can't save your life, ain't got the recipe. Guess I can't be mad, they got their hands on all this bread on me. But still, let me be clear, nigga. I think you weird, nigga. Wave magic wands on them. Yeah, like disappear, nigga. Yeah. Thinking I needed the features a trip. Don't want your verse, I'ma leave it like this. Keep all your words like you pleading the fifth. Niggas ain't worthy to be on my Niggas ain't worthy to be on my shit. I be on solo mode, no crew, no help on my own shit. Like I gotta prove myself. Go so hard that I outdo myself. Say it's no charge and fucking fool myself. Send an invoice, let it write to myself. Send the racks back or I might sue myself. Tryna add 2 cents like you might help. Read the self-help books or the school myself. I can teach you a lesson about true life. Hell no, they all myself. I remove my belt like didn't I tell you rap is not to fucking play with me? I've been way too fucking busy. I've been playing this shit too meek. I've been staying up out the way and now these rappers think it's sweet. I've been saying that I'm the greatest, waiting for niggas to claim they chief. Come get these weird niggas, man. Come get these weird niggas. Wave magic wands on them. Wow. Poof. And disappear niggas. Yeah.
You know a hit dog gon' always holler. Why did you choose to bother and poke the bear? Don't come too close, it's too near. Don't approach, exercise fear. I tried to tell these niggas I have no peers. Unprovoked, he's still a problem, but revoked, shit could get real weird.
First and foremost, a dope-ass platform.
Shout out to Pure Rap Podcast again.
Yeah. Y'all keep doing what y'all doing, man. Y'all stay safe out here, man. And
Appreciate
y'all, I can see y'all being big in the future. Man.
Y'all keep going and shit, stay down.
What's up, man? Ready?
Sucking my gut. Yeah.
Yo, hey, man. What's good, everyone? Hey, that's the intro.
Yeah, that was it.
Facts. Now, what's good, everyone? Welcome to Pure Rap Podcast, episode fucking, I don't know, 69, 68. I don't know. We're somewhere in that range, man. But 70 probably.
I thought we ain't doing episodes.
No, we still. Yeah. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, you're right. It is interviews, but yeah. So as you can see, we got 2 big things going on. We got Caleb back. Live in the flesh. We did 2 episodes live so far, and Caleb hadn't been in either of them. Right. So we finally got Caleb in here, which is dope. You know, got all 3 of us back, and we got PRP alumni. You know what I mean? Officially, we got Ash the Arthur in the building with us as well, man. So hey, let's go, man.
I've been waiting to hit that button all night.
It's good to be here. Thank you for having me, man. Appreciate y'all.
100%. We had to do it, especially being back, like now that I'm out the frozen tundra. We don't have to do StreamYard as much.
Where was you?
I was in Minnesota, man.
Okay.
Yeah, so all those interviews. I'm like the missing link of having us in San Diego being able to do this. So first off, it's dope to see. So man, congrats to us, man. Really, first off,
running it back. I saw Arthur. I saw him at Ocean Pier. You remember that day?
Yes, sir.
think it was like April
popped out for the video with
Yeah.
Dago Fats and everything.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
was
I mean, shoot, it wasn't a whole big crowd. I think I was the only one that showed up. So,
facts.
I mean, I drove all the way to
Man.
San Diego
Shout out to
to
Darnell.
pull up. Yeah, so
Now he
Appreciate you.
really liked that though. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
Nah, it was good. It was good.
Yeah.
It was a good
it was
experience.
good.
What was it that you were shooting at that
It
time?
was just a promo video.
Okay.
Shooting like a promo.
For some reason, I was thinking it was one of the back to work.
It was.
Oh, was it
Yeah,
back to
it was.
work? Okay.
It was a back to work video / promo video for the song with Dago Fats. Yeah.
Dope. Yeah.
It was Oceanside, right?
It was a
Oceanside, California.
Oceanside period. Yeah.
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 Nice.
Dope as hell,
Yeah,
man.
nah, it was a vibe though.
First off, man, how you doing?
Man, I'm chilling, man.
Yeah. It's good to see you in person.
It's good to see you in person too, bro. I was just telling you, I ended up in Coronado because I took a wrong turn. So
That's hilarious.
You had to get that. You had to get that view in.
got the
before-
view in. I was like, damn, I can't grab my phone because I'm already like swerving. And shit.
Yeah,
That bridge already sketch anyway. So
Facts.
Bro.
I
Yeah.
would be
bro.
pulling out my phone if I was driving.
Nah, 100%.
Gotta see the beach real
Yeah.
quick, and then I'll come back around. Real
They
quick.
had that damn truck that fell off the Coronado Bridge
happened?
at one time, right? Was that that truck? Was that
A whole
or was
truck
that a
fell off?
different?
I know there was a
Chicago
drunk
Park?
like Marine that like
Yeah,
was
was that a-
driving and it fell.
Yeah, it
down
fell all the
Chicago
way.
Park, killed
Yeah,
people.
like literally, that shit was like
It fell
tragic.
on people?
Yeah,
Yeah,
bro,
he
like,
killed, I think a person or two.
Damn.
Yeah.
He survived, of course, but
He survived. Yeah,
That's how it
he's
always
in
happens,
jail.
right?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Down.
One time right now, so
Oh, we started off pretty dark.
he got
That's a
little-
downer. Yeah.
what?
Hey,
Back to the positive note. Congratulations on your debut album.
Thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Get back
Yeah.
to let's get back to positivity.
we went from the beauty of the skyline to
yeah. To
That.
Yeah.
falling
Look,
down.
no, we could spin this, guys. We could spin
Yeah,
this.
yeah.
You know, it's like the beauty and
yeah.
More water.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
you know, we're talking about things that are most beautiful. Yeah. See what I did there? You know, one of his tracks. You know, it's one of the tracks on that. You know,
Yeah.
so but you know, we got Ask the Author's debut album, More Water, available on all platforms, and we'll have
Dream
100%.
that.
We're gonna have the all the links, your website, Spotify, Apple, etc., etc. Anywhere you can stream the album, pretty much. It's gonna be linking. It's gonna be in the description. Like I said, we do the hard work for you. All you gotta do is click on the links. You don't gotta look it up. You don't gotta do nothing. We do it for you. You know what I mean? It came out October 18th. 7 tracks and a bonus track on Ask the Author's website. So you know, I mean, if you want 8 tracks, you know, I mean, go check out the website as well, man. And join the mailing list. You know, yeah, join the mailing list and everything like that, man. So first thing I wanted to ask you too is like, I know for a lot of people, if it's release dates, et cetera, like a lot of dates hold a lot of significance. Like, is October 18th? Is that like a specific something behind it, or like that's the date I'm going to drop it?
It was just a day.
Like, it was just simple?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It honestly, it wasn't like a special date. It was just like, I need to fucking drop.
Yeah,
It's been
the
too long.
anticipation. Yeah.
I dropped my last single I dropped was in February, bro. So I was like, all right, I'm slacking. I need to put something out. So yeah,
Yeah, you're due for one. From February all the way to October.
big time. Yeah.
It's getting spooky.
Yeah, did you feel rushed, like, putting it out, or there was something like on your mind, you were like, I'm gonna put it out at this time? Did you feel rushed, like, that project?
I didn't feel a rush. That was a good question. I didn't feel a rush, but I more felt like, all right, it's the appointed time, that type thing. Like, okay, now, like, I got this like new sound that I'm trying to like been trying to build over time, and now it's like, okay, I got inspired and I wrote like three of the songs like right before the album came out, and then it was just like, yo, I think I got a project.
Yeah.
Even though I got a lot of other songs that can go into a project, but these just felt right for right now.
Most definitely. And what's the title, like, More Water?
Huh?
What was the reason of choosing that?
So
for the
funny
name?
story. More Water was actually gonna be like the title track was actually gonna be on the album,
Okay.
but somebody talked me out of putting the title track on the album, so I might release it as an extra or something. But basically,
Damn.
it's like they gonna need more water. That's basically the reason for the
Yeah,
title.
they always
They're gonna be yeah. I mean, it could go a number of ways, but it's like to put out this type of fire, to put out this type of fucking energy, like, you're gonna need more water to douse that. Like, there's nothing gonna stop me. That's kind of where the premise of More Water came
that's
from.
fire. Would you get that the shot? You know what I mean?
That's my guy Abel, man.
Yeah.
He came all the way from Northern California to shoot that.
Dope.
We did that right down in over by the Seaport Village over there.
Oh yeah.
Like sitting off the water and everything.
Yeah.
Got a bunch of dope shots.
Seaport
Shout out to
Village.
Abel. Appreciate you, bro.
Oh yeah, shout out to
Yeah. For
Kind of like by Seaport Village, but you know where they have the ships and stuff. Like
all of them. Yeah.
not at Seaport Village, but
Yeah.
That whole little walk.
Yeah,
that little
exactly.
stretch,
Yeah, that's a good landmark. That's a good like staple. I mean, that's a vibe. Seaport is always a good tourist spot.
yeah,
People pull up to all the time.
In the middle of the city.
Yeah.
yeah.
Facts. Able to just chill too. Like it's just like
Oh, that's a vibe.
always a good time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, everything.
Yeah.
Food, drinks, all that.
Yeah, some
No, most definitely.
nachos over there. Them shits. Those just had the candied jalapenos on them, bro.
Damn,
Anyway,
candied jalapenos.
I'm hungry.
Back to more water.
No, for real. And this time we don't got no like. It's funny because on StreamYard, it's like we doing our interviews, we got like the our rapid fire questions and shit. But like this,
I was like, oh shit! All right, here
To be
they gonna
honest-
hit me with the rapid fire.
to be honest, it's funny because we honestly done it like half. Right, we didn't anticipate doing live interviews yet. So
Yeah.
it's like, oh shit, we don't even got no rapid fire questions. I mean, I could just come up with some random.
Nah, we good. Don't even.
I could change
trip,
my
bro.
voice too.
And once you're alumni,
Yeah,
different type of interview.
Yeah, I graduated, bro.
yeah, you graduated. You're just visiting now. It's like,
You ain't gonna get put on the spot like that.
yeah, no, boy, yeah.
I like this guy.
That's why he's here now. One
Appreciate you.
thing I wanted to ask Darnell real quick because we just did an interview yesterday, and how would you feel like the vibe of just doing this live now, like a couple episodes that we did this live, and then going back to StreamYard after so long?
StreamYard, yeah, like it's a different experience. Like like you just going back and forth, and you being in person, like it just feel like real life. Like it's just something like stuff I see on the like YouTube all the time, and it's like now we're finally doing it in person
Yeah,
instead of the computer. Like it's just it's just a blessing, man. I can't really take it for granted. You know, the time
big facts, man. Big facts.
I'd say this being my first in person, you can just feel like the vibe, the energy is different compared to being on a screen.
Yeah, the energy.
Having to deal with, if you're having
Yeah.
technical difficulties or not.
Right.
At least in this setting, you can edit stuff out compared to if you're live on camera. If people watching, that you can't edit that. Like,
Yeah.
You all first take.
Fuck
Like,
that.
I seen a few motherfuckers was running errands and shit while it was on.
That's what, yeah, we've had.
Pick up my dry cleaner real quick.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I think.
Somebody had a dog in the bed.
Yeah, that was Amen, right? Amen had the dog.
His dog threw up in the car.
Yeah,
like so
yeah.
he's like trying to like answer us, but
Yeah,
like
yeah.
fuck it, my dog.
I mean, it makes it more entertaining. It was a good show.
Yeah. I think Kazi did an Uber.
Yeah.
He was like halfway to like from LA to getting
He
home.
was in a Uber.
Yeah.
Even with us, like
No, but I appreciate the fact that they even
They
were like,
still-
they held
yeah,
it down,
yeah.
like the whole interview, hold it down. So
Yeah.
I mean, even with us, like when we interviewed Quincy White, I had to go take a piss because I was dealing with kidney stones. I'm like, I'm gonna, I'll pop this real quick.
Yeah. I got fucking. I had a flu game once, and I got fucking started like I had to like mute my mic and shit. Like I'm coughing. I'm on like in a coughing fit, bro. And I'm like,
hacking
fucking, they
up
gotta
shit
like
over here.
Yeah. I'm like shit, bro. Like so we've all had though. Like,
Sleep, almost like, got to wake
yeah,
up.
but we fell asleep once for an interview, and then we
Wait,
woke
what?
up. We're like, oh shit, we
Nah,
got.
it was
green.
It was a storm green.
Nah, going.
No,
on
not
the
like
show.
all that. All that interview.
motherfucker would.
Nah, it
No,
was,
these over here just knock the fuck out. I'm like,
This nigga boring.
hold on.
Okay,
Yeah.
this nigga boring. I'm going.
we was. Like,
You ain't doing that shit for real. Come on.
No. Yeah, exactly. Anyway.
Yeah, now we almost missed it. 'Cause, I mean,
the-
work and then
Yeah.
all this and tired. And,
Yeah, I'm here like where y'all at?
yeah, it was just a lot going on.
Yo,
My body was shut down and everything.
Yeah, but it all worked out because Storm Green was running late too, so it's like fucking thing.
Yeah, it was
because that shit would have been a bad look. So yeah, we've had so we're doing like a whole like fucking like
I'll be listening, man. I've seen a lot of these scenarios.
I appreciate you for even tuning in like that too,
Appreciate
man.
you for tapping in.
Now back to more water. No.
I
go
wanted to
ahead.
shoot something too. So
Yeah.
since we talking about performance and stuff, so
Yeah.
how was the like so far like live performances going for you? You know, moving forward.
I
you
think
know?
we on a different wave now. So far it's going through a transition period. But I did like 35 shows with them,
Damn.
like hella shows with them last year. And it kind of dwindled this year, but it was a good experience to do them shows and work with a different type of audience. And
You got the live band too and everything, huh?
yeah, I've been like curating my own shows since last
Yeah.
year, and then got invited out to the shout out to my boy Adam Flowers and Isaac. They had me out for the Photo show. That was fun.
Dope.
So yeah, like still all those performances, man, they really helped me like up my craft. And,
Okay.
like just sharpen my blade, because
Yeah.
when I hop on the mic, it's like now I feel like I'm connecting with somebody
Okay.
now, you know. So it's
Yeah.
like just for that. So.
Do you curate any of like now going through those shows and you know having that experience, like when you're back in the studio, say like for instance this album, like are you envisioning some of those songs like being able to like perform it in your way, or is that just a different thing? Like,
I think that
you know?
happens like after I finish or something. Like sometimes like I'll be in the middle of like man, it's gonna be
Yeah.
but most of the time I'm just fucking having fun, and then later it dawns
Yeah,
on me like we gonna fuck with this.
Yeah. Nah, well, let's go. Well, first off, before we jump into tracks, like, obviously creating, you know, this your debut album, but like, what are some like, you know, struggles and also like, you know, I guess those, you know, the peaks and valleys, like, what are those like, you know, struggles you might have went through, or like joyful moments, like just in general, like constructing, you know, your album, or things that you put into the, you know, because you had a lot of, we're gonna go into each track, but like, you got a lot of things that you're talking about into this song. So like, what helped, you know, shape that?
I mean, like you talking about like through the creative process, like
Yeah, through the
during that.
during the creative process. Yeah.
I mean, man, this album, I would, in one respect, the album took, you know, 6 months to create, but in another respect, it took like years, because when I listen to the album, I'm like, man, bro, like I have so many things on my hard drive that I deleted, you know, that just didn't work out, but they were like in the groove of these songs, you know.
Yeah.
So like they were progression. Like there's a song like Cinnamon, right?
Yeah.
In my hard drive that just isn't like.
Oh, don't hit the same.
It just doesn't.
Yeah.
It's not as good, but I had to get through that in order to get to it.
Oh, okay.
So
Yeah.
There's a lot of throwaways, man. Like a lot of stuff that just didn't make it to public.
Damn.
And yeah, man, like struggles, like just, you know, it costs money to put out an album. I mean, that's the main one. Like, you know, I'm not out here saying like I'm a rich rapper or nothing.
Yeah.
Like everybody else, I work a regular job.
Yeah.
So just the financial portion of
Been the backing for it.
getting the bag and making sure that I can push it properly type shit.
Nah, most definitely. What about moments that like you had that like you're like, oh yeah, this is it. Like, you know what I mean? Because we talk about the struggles,
Right
but
before the album dropped.
oh really?
So all those moments were like, oh shit, this is happening. Like, I have people I trust. I have my girl, you know, me and her, like, I play her all my stuff. She's a hip hop fan. You know?
Yeah.
And then we like kind of curate it together. I'm like, hey, what do you think about this?
Dope.
This and does this fit? And then, you know, sometimes she'll
This ain't it. Yeah. Yeah.
It's dope that she keeping it real with you too, instead of just
yeah.
feeding you what you want to hear.
Yes.
She giving you an honest opinion. So having that partner that is also has an ear for hip hop is key for what you're putting out, because at the end of the day, she's your significant
a
other,
fan as
also a
well.
fan.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, you need that good criticism, like feedback, you know, just to be real and just like, yeah, this don't fit. You know, this should be here, or this how you should lay the album, and you know, all that. So the structure.
I used to want to listen to nobody. Now it's just, you know, like I send it. I mainly trust her. You know, there's some. I used to ask for a lot of feedback, but mainly that's. Which I don't know, like, Thank you. But that's like the one person that I really respect their opinion. You know, like I don't listen to other artists or nothing like that. That's it.
Yeah.
So like I usually run everything through her. But yeah, I mean, yeah, the struggles is just like, damn, like, do I want to put out something like this personal? Do I want to like
The vulnerability.
I had to figure out what works for me because, like, obviously, you don't want to overshare. You don't want to be like just telling motherfuckers like
Your life, like basically. Yeah.
I got hemorrhoids type shit. Like, nobody want to hear that.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
Like, you know,
I got kidney stones now.
but, you know, learning to be vulnerable in a way that, like, you know, I can still stand in my truth, and still stand in my power. You know, and I'm just like leaving myself vulnerable, but like trying to have it as aimed to help other people.
The relatability, like the aspect of that side. Yeah, no, I feel you on that. Like that's what I'm big on. Is like I feel like with anyone though, because just as humans in general, we all have a common shared experience. You know what I mean? It just things will be just a little bit different. You know what I mean? So whatever you're going through, I could be like, damn, I ain't go through that. But I could feel that emotion because I went through something like similar, but not on a different route. So anything that you share, I mean, that's all of us with hip hop, right? We all have a love for hip hop. I'm sure that's that one song we heard and we're just like, damn, he's talking to me or some shit. You know what I mean? Like I feel what he's saying, you know? So that's, you know, similar listening to this album, I could tell you pay a lot into that. So would you also feel like music is very therapeutic for you in general?
Man, bro, yeah. I ran out of sessions with my therapist.
The journal is like, yeah.
Yeah, that definitely, you know, that helps me get shit off my chest.
Yeah. How do you write from phone or are you like old school?
I'm not
Yeah.
old school. Yeah. I got an app called Wordsmith, and I really I probably should just use my notes app, but
Yeah.
Wordsmith is just, it feels like comfortable for me. I've been
Yeah.
using it for years right now.
I'm the same, man. I write from my phone too. I feel you here.
These days,
I be trying to be old school and shit. I be like, I'm gonna do it this time, and then I'm like, damn, I can't even read my own shit. I'm like, my handwriting so bad.
My own handwriting.
Yeah, I'm like, what does that say again? Like that.
Plus, it's just convenient. Like, say if you're thinking of something, you're at the studio, you just jot it down.
Yeah, you think
You're not gonna bring a
you at work.
Oh, yeah.
paper.
I mean,
Yeah.
You know, like,
You at work. You think of a bar real quick. Like, yeah, let me write that shit down real quick. Pop it by my phone. You know, incorporate that later.
You doing voice memos real quick. It's like, oh yeah, something caught in my eye. Let me just press record real quick.
I've never done no voice memo though.
I mean,
You a voice memo? You be
I do.
see?
Recently.
okay?
Oh,
Recently,
some
yeah.
people do those.
Like you said,
That's smart though. That's a good.
Yeah, you driving, whatever you
I just had,
thinking.
like 4
Yeah.
bars in my head, and I was just kind of like weird niggas. I was
Yeah.
in my head, like I was just driving.
See,
I couldn't stop, and I just add a couple bars.
Yeah.
Just
Nah, that's fine.
gotta catch those little moments of ideas that pop in your head because you don't want to forget it. Yeah, you miss them, and you know.
Especially with melodic shit, like
Yeah.
because like I feel like it's easier to remember a bar, but like if the melody escapes you, you know, like
Yeah,
That's true. That's probably yeah. I feel like that's a big thing. Like singers, like especially like they're gonna have that like a melody because you could remember a bar or something, but a melody or like it's like that's way different because if you forget that little melody, it's like oh shit,
Yeah.
how'd that go again? You know. Do you got before we get into the tracks? Do you have any extra questions before, or are they more about specific tracks? You know what I mean?
Nah, it was about the album. So you made a clean version and then you did a explicit version. Like, did you want to do that? How that came about?
No. No. I didn't want to do that, but you know, I asked a lot of my people out there and said, you know, what do y'all think? Should I do a clean version? And most people were like, fuck no, like we don't need that.
Yeah.
But there was like 2 or 3 people that were like, oh, I got kids, I want to listen with my kids, and I'm like,
Makes sense. Yeah.
on one hand, like just play them the record, but on the other hand,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna cater to everybody, you know,
Yeah,
like,
right. But it's like
I'm
back in
not
the day.
gonna lie, I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as big as fucking like Kendrick,
The
like,
greats,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah.
like, I'm trying to be that big. I want
Yeah.
like respect to Yasin Bey, but I'm trying to be played in targets. You know, like
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
he was talking about Drake. It was like, oh, Drake is what you play when you're shopping. But nigga, I want them playing Ash the Author
Yeah.
in the Target. Goddamn it.
Nah, I feel, yeah, I
That
feel
shit's
you.
getting
Yeah.
played and it's bringing in revenue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just
Yeah.
want to be
What
played
do you mean?
everywhere.
Throw that shit in PetSmart, man. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Play my shit. Play my shit.
That's hilarious.
The malls and
That's
stuff.
smart.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I had to think about that because I seen your story. Because you're
Yeah.
like, man, what y'all think about it? Like, it's like, the clean version, and you know, in the other hand, it's like explicit. Man, I want everybody to hear it, man. I know, I got love for the
that's
kids.
real. That
too,
makes
though.
sense.
I got love for the kids.
Yeah, exactly. That was a fun little moment that we all
Just
had
to see-
together.
just to see how people like the audience, man, your fans, like what they really think. you know?
Yeah, but I wanted to put like quacks and shit in where the curses were for the editors,
Like for the kids.
like just have like some bullshit in
Yeah,
there.
the kids are gonna be
I
like,
threatened them with that. I
Yeah.
you know, just like it's too much work. I
Yeah,
engineered
doing
all
too
my
much.
shit, so I just took the curses.
that's hilarious. Can you imagine that?
Turn it into kids about it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, that was the funniest moment.
Or like you're gonna make
I was
one of
like,
those like where the like the ball is bouncing on the
Yeah,
boards. Like
yeah.
that should be funny. But I guess that makes sense too, because it's like back in the days, you know, like I remember like my dad would buy me like when I was living with him at the time. But like when I was young, bro, you know, you had the parental advisory, right? And then you had the clean version. My mom was like, no cursing, like, you know, like going to church, none of this. But my dad was like, man, fuck that. Here's this Ludacris album, parental advisory. But I swear that shit was gone. But same thing. My mom was like, "Not get the clean version." But it's like you had that option, you know, back when you go to Target and like see two, you know, you'd be like, well, you know, parents are gonna buy the clean version for their kids. Like I still want this, you know, this CD. But it's like, so at least you know we had those options back then. You know what I mean?
I made sure my mom didn't buy my CDs at Walmart. 'Cause Walmart, I swear,
They only
didn't have-
sold
clean versions. They never had parental advisory. So I'm like, hey, I want this new track. Hey, take me to Sam Goody. Take me to Target. You know.
Yeah.
Take me somewhere, you know, somewhere where they sell CDs, but don't take me to Walmart.
Yeah.
I ain't going to Walmart.
But sometimes looking back now, it's like if I was to listen to a clean version, that shit would feel weird. Like
It feels
don't hit
very
the
weird.
same. You know what I mean?
Even as I was editing like weird
Yeah.
niggas, I'm like, who the fuck would?
Because then you had to edit.
But
Because then you gotta edit and the title, and like you gotta weird people.
The weirdest thing is like
Weird people.
TuneCore is my distribution, right? So I submitted everything, and they were like, no, don't self-edit the titles, right? So they were like, don't censor that. And then I look at next week, and it's on Apple Music, and it's just weird niggas. It's just fuck you, Cupid. Like
Yeah.
I was like,
Oh, for the clean version.
the clean version.
The clean version, you ain't.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the point of the censorship.
Hey, you like it, I love
That's
it.
yeah. I guess just play the song. Don't tell them the name of the
Yeah.
song. Yeah. Just say keep
It's
it.
gonna show up. Like
gonna
if
show
you playing it in the car, it's gonna show
Yeah.
up, but
Forget you, Cupid.
exactly.
That's hilarious. Is that what you would have called it? Like weird people will forget you, Cupid?
weird brother.
Yeah,
Like,
weird.
I don't know, bro.
That sound like
I started. They're actually recording.
You're gonna
Like,
sound like Hulk Hogan and shit.
weird brother.
Weird brother.
Like shit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
No, but well, shit, man. Since we in the tracks, man, we guess we talk about
I have headphones on, bro.
You can, but I think we.
I want these fucking
Yeah.
headphones.
Oh, yeah.
I'll put all
You look official, man.
Let me know if those are they working? You hear yourself? Oh shit.
Pass
Look
it
at
on.
this.
Fucking
Well, hold on.
yeah.
Connect.
Let's see. Hopefully we reach it.
I'm trying to be in y'all's world. Oh, you need a 1/4 inch. I just fucked up the whole.
Oh fuck it.
We'll be back.
Someone to give up their headphones?
Nah.
Hey, just keep it here. Act like you got them on.
Yeah.
Nah.
Just hey.
Hey, somebody gonna watch this shit and be like, "That's cap.
Yeah.
His shit ain't even
Hey,
playing."
look, it's gonna be right here the whole time. Someone's gonna like zoom in on it and be like, he didn't even.
Yeah, he didn't even connect.
That's hilarious. I'm gonna just put that right there. It's not there ain't no wire. Nah, that's hilarious. See, that's why I like the live shit. But y'all know me. Like I even say it on the podcast. It's like, bro, I'll edit a little bit, but I like raw. I like raw, like fucking.
Yeah.
Keeping it
You
pure,
know what I mean?
man.
Yeah, we keep it pure, bro. Like,
The cinema.
yeah, cause
keep it funny.
and you could tell when something's extremely like edited. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? The only time I had to edit one video was when DJ came through that one time.
Oh yeah,
This track.
he came in.
That was the very first time I was like, oh shit, like.
He's like, oh, well, he said you can.
We're like right in the middle of a Diddy conversation and shit. It's awkward as hell, bro. Like,
What y'all
I
talking
wanted to
Yeah.
come back on that Diddy fuel.
all we heard was rubbing oil. What y'all talking about in there? Like, what? That shit got weird. Like,
Maybe,
yeah, it's like, what y'all talking about in there, man? No, but shit, we have some time for extra conversation too. But track one, like the intro, Trophy.
Yeah.
I guess we'll just kind of give us, the background of each track. But we were talking about that earlier. I fuck with that track, like just in general, like the intro track. It's a vibe,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
A good start to the project.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah, great way to start. the
Yeah.
project.
Appreciate it.
Keep the trophy polished, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Trophy. I mean, you probably feel like it's a trophy. I mean, this is an important, project. This is a debut album.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
this is-
And is that like more for like, I guess listening to the track like has like that confidence and like reassurance like of yourself, you know what I mean?
I think that's really what ended up coming through. Like, it's funny because I had wrote a whole other song to that beat and sat on it for months, and then I was like, the way I came on it originally was like Beanie Siegel on some like old old
Yeah.
school, like
Like you
just
just
barring
rapping,
niggas up,
yeah.
just barring, and then I was like, nah, it's just too on the nose. Like it's like the beat is not super duper modern, and
Yeah.
the rapping wasn't super duper modern, so I was like, let me switch it up, and I just started writing, so
Yeah.
came up with that, and I was like, it was just how I'm feeling, like like you talk about like the struggles of making the album. It's
Yeah.
more like, bro, something's gotta fucking give. Like
Yeah.
like I'm not. I know what I bring. I know who I am.
Right.
To that type of shit. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna win.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I feel you. Like, I was talking about that earlier too. It's like, actually, I was watching Benny the Butcher and 38 Special. They just dropped their album, and I was watching the interview on Sweet. Yeah,
Oh,
Stabbed and Shot 2, fire. That shit's crazy. But yeah, I was watching the freestyle. 38 Special is an animal, bro. But that's another conversation. But Benny the Butcher was basically talking about like, I think someone when they call in like on Sway, like someone asked him, like blah blah blah, how'd you get to this point, blah blah whatever. And Benny Butcher was kind of saying like, man, I just preserve myself. Like my ticket will be called, you know what I mean? But like he's still applying pressure, but it's like I know like like what I'm doing now, but like my ticket will be called, and when it is like. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now when he said that, I was like, damn. Like another situation like with you with this song. It's like I could feel that with us doing this in the podcast and trying to get our thing on. It's like our ticket will be called. You know what I mean? We just got to keep applying that pressure. You know what I mean? So yeah, when he said that, I was like,
Keep putting in that work.
yeah. So big facts, and I feel like too before we go on to track number 2, like first off, we were like genuinely, obviously, rock with your music. Clearly, we wouldn't even but like,
Yes.
no, but even like your,
I paid them to get on.
yeah.
Hey, cash out.
Is that- Let me read the script. Make sure that you send me an email. To make sure I said that.
Yeah, make sure that shit clear before we talk to this dude.
Let me make sure I write that correctly. No, but like I feel like this project, because like we heard your back to work sessions and tracks that singles and stuff that you had in the past, but like having a full body of work right here is it showcases your talent, like in general, like what you bring to the table, because not only are like you can rap, like rap, you know what I mean, but you got the patterns, the flows, those cadences, and then like having the melodies as well, like that different aspect to your game. Like it's a lot of versatility, you know what I mean? But it's like listening to the album, I'm like, oh, like this shit's like people gotta hear this, you know what I mean? Like that's how I genuinely feel though, like you know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
exactly.
like it's like a warm body of work. I mean, you're just getting from point A to point B. You're getting a lot of different stories,
Like
a lot of different,
and it flows
It ain't all
well
over the place.
Yeah,
together.
sequence,
Exactly.
pretty,
All the way through.
All the way through.
Right.
That's what I love about the album. It's like
Facts.
everything is
When it sounds
from
good.
You could play from the first track to
Right.
the end track. It's like
Yeah.
and you can see how the sequence is.
100%. So
I feel like that's a lost art too. Like everybody dropping singles, and I've been guilty, like
Yeah.
single after single after single, but I definitely wanted to put something together. It was like,
Yeah.
you know, like you could listen, like you're saying, listen all the way through and
Yeah,
just
right.
enjoy the experience.
Yeah, now you
as a
did
whole.
you did that though.
Thank you.
Nah, real shit.
Thank you,
You
love, bro.
did that shit, bro.
Appreciate
For
you,
real.
man.
Um,
Thank you.
And track 2, Weird Niggas. I had that shit on repeat. And it's funny because like sometimes I'm like, all right, I stop myself. I'm like, Brian, listen to it all the way through. Like, stop repeating this shit. Like, you got to get through it first. Like, I'm on track number 2, but like, it's that one. I think what you say, like, I don't know if I wrote it down, but when you said like, go so hard that I do myself. Like, once you got into that pocket, I was like, oh, I got to listen to this again. Like, but yeah, that shit was dope, man.
That's easily my favorite track too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was it like? Even just naming it that, like, what were you thinking of, like, coming up with that
Some
track?
weird niggas that I encountered, bro. Like, this is no cap in my rap, bro. Like, just you know,
hilarious.
like, you know who you are, like.
No, you are out there.
Yeah. Like, you know, just weird experiences and weird expectations that you know, I encountered and just, you know, just thrown off a bit by them, and you know, without like putting out a whole ass diss record, just like, bro,
Just in general, like those.
it was just in general, kind of like, it was just, you know, it's just one of those moments where you just like, I'm that nigga, like, you know,
You feel, yeah.
kinda like, you know, you let people know, and then
Yeah.
calling out bad behavior, but not necessarily fucking shitting on anybody, you know.
Yeah. No, but we all know, like,
Yeah.
those, you know, people, we all know it, you know what I mean? We've all been there, so.
Niggas
Yeah.
If you
weird,
think it's
bro.
about you, then maybe you need
Yeah.
to change something about yourself.
Facts.
If it-
Of course,
if
Caleb
it-
calls him something different, though.
Yeah. Wait.
You didn't get that one? No, I was just making a joke.
I can't say the title.
Yeah, I said Caleb calls him something different.
I got the clean version on that.
He got the
yeah,
clean
yeah,
version.
yeah.
Weird fellas.
Weird fellas.
Weird fellas. That's hilarious, bro. Weird fellas. You fucking weird fella.
Yeah, weird fella.
I'm sorry, that's comedy, bro. But shit, track 3, I'm Not Crazy, which was the single
Yeah.
off the project. First, since that was a single and the one that came out, what's the, like, you know, the consensus on that you got from like early when you put that out? Like, what were people talking about? Like, man, this track is, you know, what were you hearing, the feedback from that?
Yeah,
Were people saying like, man, like, you gotta we need more, like, at that point, you know?
I got a lot of love. I got a lot of love. Yeah, man, that one just feels special to me, bro, because it's like everything I'm talking about there. That I feel like that was the first time that I started really writing in a way like, this is from me to you, like, kind of like that relatable type thing. And most of the time, like in the past, I would have wrote a whole album worth of weird niggas, you know, like, talking about how good I am, and like, this is just me, like, coming to grips, like, you know, like, part of that shit is like the struggle, like, shit is hard, bro, and I'm trying to make plays and take care of my family, and
right,
you know, like, shit like that. That's kind of like, you know, it's hard to come out and be like, shit is hard, you know.
Yeah.
And then on a musical note, like, that was the first time where I feel like I really blended the bars and the melodies, like, in a way that's uniquely me. So, like, yeah, I'm happy with it. Like, we shot a video. Shout out to Kendall and Kev, everybody that helped make that video possible. I feel like it was incredible. So
Yeah, no, it's a dope ass track, and also like you said, that relatability. Did you, obviously making that track, like, what are those things that you deal with of, you know, this is what I want to do, like, this is who I want to be, like, the career, you know what I mean? Like, was that like something that stemmed from, like, you know, your childhood, this and that, like, nah, you can't be a rapper, like, were you told that ever, you know?
exactly, man. Yeah, like it's just nobody was ever like, you can't do this, like, specifically, but they were like, well, it's hard to make it as a musician.
Yeah.
You know, like,
You feel like the
you
doubt-
sure you don't want to do a
Yeah.
real job type
Yeah,
thing?
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
You know, like,
The saying it without saying it,
and
basically.
you know, ain't no shame in my game, bro. I'm pushing 40. I'm almost like, I'm 39. I'm rapping.
Damn, I
at
would not
39.
guess you were
I'm
40,
rapping
bro.
at 39, bro. And like, if I'd have had this clarity and drive back when I was 20. Right? Like I feel like I'd be already blown up, but
Yeah.
I'm inspired by like people like Benny the Butcher.
Yeah,
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like
100%.
Yeah,
It's never too late.
Yeah, it's never too late.
Right?
And
like
even
the
with-
music is still good, bro. It doesn't,
Yeah.
doesn't change.
And
you know?
even with
Yeah,
like,
music is music.
even
There
with
should
the
be no
releases
age
in
to
the
it.
game, they still dropping music in
Yep.
their 50s and shit. You know,
Yeah.
Too Short still be doing stuff.
Right.
Like he said, he's never going.
Bro, Nas is dropping some. of his-
Yeah.
Yeah, Nas,
That's what I'm saying.
Nas with Hit Boy.
But there should be no like there's no it's with art in general, like there should be like age, gender, et cetera, et cetera. Like all of that is if you're dope, you dope.
Yeah.
No matter what. And then it goes back to the same conversation with the rock stars. These motherfuckers be 80 years old, damn near about to have a heart attack,
Yeah.
still going crazy.
World tours and shit.
Only the
Like-
black artists, only the black culture. They're
We're
like,
the only
you're,
ones.
You're done. You're wasted
40.
now. Like 40-year-old rapper.
Get out of here.
Get outta here.
Yeah, so
Yeah. So
I feel like, especially, they want to make it like a young man's game and
Yeah.
not pay the respect to the founding fathers of the genre.
100%. Yeah.
Like, show respect to the ones that pretty much influence these new age
Yeah.
rappers, pretty much.
You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for
Yeah.
Yeah.
Being on Instagram comments saying he's washed or
Right.
saying this and that. How about you actually go tap into their work and you see why, they got the leverage they got, why media outlets still post these, older artists that have been in the game for 10, 20 plus years,
right.
100%. 100%. So let's get back to track number 4, Most Beautiful. Which is a cool track. Like I feel like there's a lot of imagery like that you paint that picture. You know what I mean? Which is dope. Like just right. So how was it writing that track? Like were you outside like on the beach one day? Just like
So that's
yeah. Right.
No, so that was I produced that track from the ground up. So
Oh, you make beats as well?
yeah.
Oh,
So
shit.
this one, like Cinnamon and
Oh, that's my favorite.
Yeah.
no shit. Okay.
Yeah, that's just
What's
Yeah,
up?
like Cinnamon was a top.
I produced that one, and then I produced You Are Loved as well. So but yeah, like I built that one from the ground up. And really when I started to write that one, I was just thinking about like I used to work at this pizza place called the Alibi. It was run by in Chicago. It was run by this Italian dude. Like I swear he was like Tony Soprano.
Oh, that's
I
hilarious.
think it shit might have been a front. He might have been actually like a real gangster, bro. But because it was on Wacker Drive, like where like that's where Al Capone and all them was just.
Oh, so he might have really been in the trenches for
he
it.
might have,
yeah. Did they really not like ranch? Like people like asking for ranch and shit. Like this motherfucker want ranch? Like they don't want
No,
people like
don't ever.
I don't like ranch in general, but like
Yeah.
I be hearing that they were like, okay, asking for ranch. Like
Yeah.
the nerve of this guy.
Yeah, that would have been on your head. But yeah, I used to work there making pizzas, bro, and like it was just, like the city is beautiful, bro.
Yeah.
Chicago is beautiful, and I would get off at like 2 a.m. and ride the bus back to the South Side, where I grew up, and I would just, like all the imagery you saw there, that's what I would experience. I would see, like, I was just soaking it up. I was like 19 years old, soaking everything up, seeing all the lights, seeing the different type of people, the culture, and just absorbing it, bro. And then
Nah, that's fire. Yeah.
and it's just the most beautiful things. And bro, like that Keith Murray sample, that's like I used to listen to that when I was a kid, bro.
Nah, that shit's dope as hell. I didn't even know that you made beats and produced that. So that's dope as hell. Like that makes it even better. I'm like, oh shit, like you really actually out here. And track 5, Fuck You Cupid, or Forget You Cupid for the clean. For the kids
out there.
for the kids.
It's out there.
Yeah. This was
Darn you, Cupid.
was this like the because it's the shorter one, like the interlude, like type of that vibe.
Interlude.
Yeah.
And you know what? That's
I like this
my
one, too.
fault. I should have put Trophy as intro, and I should have put
Nah, you don't
interlude under
Yeah.
Fuck You, Cupid.
I mean, we know albums, we know how it goes. You know what I mean? Yeah.
You knew it was an interlude when it was
Yeah.
like 20 seconds long.
Yeah, exactly.
Like 30 seconds on my head.
But it's Fuck You, Cupid is just shit. It's hard trying to make a relationship out of nothing, or trying to find somebody. It's
Yeah.
so
Hey, man,
there's a lot
you
of
gotta
doubt.
tell me. Yeah.
That comes with that. Like what's out there, and then there's motherfuckers out here or people out here who are searching for love, and then they get struck by Cupid too soon, and then they,
Oh
you know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So it's like
Damn.
you just end up in a whole world of trouble because you caught the bug, you know?
Yeah,
So
damn.
that's
Fuck you,
kinda-
Cupid. Yeah, that's crazy.
exactly.
Yeah, love is definitely complex. That's for sure.
Yeah.
Cupid don't get. He said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, fuck it.
Cupid.
This one
fuck
will
it.
work.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Like that. That's how you
Damn.
got your baby mother.
Yeah.
Just jump the gun. too
Yeah.
quick. Like, you know, just catching for that love.
Like
too
shit.
For real,
Yeah,
for real.
exactly. That's what that was.
That's funny. Track 6. That's your track right there, man. Like Cinnamon.
Like Cinnamon,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, and that's great to hear that you produced that. Didn't even know. So we the first time we hearing about that, but nah, I like how like melodic the track is and how, you know, you're flowing through the beat and, you know, just you're giving us that, you know, that Canis feel, you know, throughout the records. That was like one of my favorites.
That's what's up, man. It's good to hear it, bro. Thank you. I'm glad you fuck with it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Yeah. You want to touch on that one?
I like coffee, bro. I like sex. I like sex and coffee.
Yeah.
I like sex with coffee. So it's like, you know, it's just like you got it's more than just sex. It's like intimacy. It's like being with that special somebody.
Yeah.
and craving that like you crave
The real feeling. Yeah.
craving it like you crave like caffeine, and caffeine if you don't have it
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
start to bug out a little bit.
Start to crave it.
That withdrawal.
Start to get the itch.
Withdrawals. I need coffee.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
need this
Yeah,
and that. Like
going with
sugar,
withdrawals.
Yeah. Sugar have a, you know, sugar rush.
Right.
So, you know, shout out to all the baristas.
Facts.
Yeah, for real.
So I'm just paying attention to the time a little bit.
For sure.
Now track 7, You Are Loved. That was a deep track, like for real. That's one of those tracks where like even when I listened to it, I was going back and I'm like, you know, like a lot of different things that you touched on. You know, I guess from your experience, like you not being raised by your father, correct? Is that what you touched in the song? And then also you didn't want that to be something that you become.
Right.
And then you have a son yourself, correct?
I have 3 girls actually.
Yeah, 3 girls. Okay, I got them. So,
No, it's all good.
and is one of them autistic?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, touch on that because you obviously shared that story, you know, and a lot of different angles, but all of it connects. You know what I mean? From just stemming from family and who you want to become as well. You know?
Yeah, it's you know, I don't go around like talking about how my daughter is autistic a lot, just because all we've ever known is just thug it out and like she's my daughter, like you know, like it doesn't. We love her the same way we raise her as if she doesn't have autism. You know what I mean? Like we still have expectations of her. It's not like we let her slide and get away with shit. And like she, you know. So I guess what I'm trying to say is we never like whined about it. So I don't like volunteer. That's the first time I ever mentioned that in a song.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so like I forget the question, bro. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, you're good. That happens all the time. That happens to me too. It's like, I'm like, what was I saying again? No, but like, I guess it wasn't necessarily a question, more so just like kind of touching on what you put into that track, like, because you kind of put that message out to her, correct?
It's to all of my daughters.
Okay.
Yeah. So like in the beginning, you say you hear me say like this is for you and you and you. So it's just summer, autumn, and grace. All my.
That
girls.
went over my head.
and when I wrote it, like it's one of those that like really spilled out of me because like this is like from the soul, bro.
Yeah.
And, fighting back tears writing it because all I can visualize is my daughters listening to this when I'm gone one day. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and that's what it felt like. Yeah, a message,
like
a letter.
one of these days, like you know, they can replay this back when Dad's not here anymore. And so, you know, I wanted to tell them obviously their love. I want them to know that, you know, there's nothing that they can't handle in life. You know, that type of thing. I wanted them to know to stand on your morals, you know what I mean, and stand on stand on truth and love, and sometimes that has consequences, you know, like sometimes you don't get to live an easy cushy life if you choose the hard way, you know.
Right.
So and like my dad not being in my life, you know, it's hindered me a lot, you know. So like talking about like I wanna grow up for you so you can grow up unimpeded. It's just like me recognizing that like I have a lot of flaws.
Yeah.
There's a lot of shit that I can't correct, you know, because like no matter how much I grow and how much I consistently try to grow, like I'm still missing pieces, and I'm trying to build and scaffold like my own family on top of that. So it was just like
nothing's gonna be perfect.
Please understand that I'm human. You know? Like at the end of the day, like understand.
You're not the perfect person.
Like, your dad has flaws. Your dad's gonna make mistakes. You know, that type of thing.
And that's a deep concept in general. Like I think of growing up too. Like that's a conversation with my sister. She had her dad passed away when she was 9. People who follow my life story, they would know. But like situation I had with her is like letting her know it's like, you know, like, you know, your parents as you get older, like you're gonna realize they're not the perfect person. They're going through things just the same way they're going through, you know, whatever. Like I'm like, you know, our mom lost, you know, a husband, you know what I mean? So you gotta have the perspective of, you know, if everyone else is going through the things too and trying their best to also do what they can for you, you know what I mean? So you come to that realization as you get older, like damn, your parents, you know, they're human, like damn, you know, they did the best they can, you know what I mean? But of course during that time, at that time you won't, you know,
perspective.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
Because you're not understanding at that time you're just, you know, an innocent kid not knowing what reality is in life.
Right.
As you get older, you tend to look back at those moments and understand that, like, you know, your parents are doing, or your parents are doing what they can to make sure you're good.
Yeah.
And they might have to sacrifice what they got going on to make sure you're in where you need to be.
Right.
You know.
Family shit is different, but that was definitely a good song too. And how old are your 3 girls?
So I have 2 16-year-olds, and then I got a 12 years old.
Dang, girl dad.
Them years keep going by. I'm like, is she 10? Damn. Is she 12?
I'm kind of mindfucked because I didn't think you were gonna be 39 years old. So
and
that
16.
You know, I earned these grades, bro. You know, like, I honestly, I'm grateful to like to be my age and to still be pursuing this and like bestow whatever knowledge I have, and you know, because like I could be talking about whatever, bro. So it's like maybe somebody 18 listen to this shit and learn something. You know,
it's 100% because like I think the more that you dive into that bag too of just being vulnerable with, you know, and having that relatability, like, you know, it gives people more access to, you know, who you are as an artist, but also at the same time with people like that, you know, everyone, like we were talking about before, that shared experience was like, damn, like I like listening to artists like that too, where especially the older I get, I like hearing that more. So then there's a time and place for everything. But the older I get, I'm like, man, let me put on some Common's one of my favorite albums. Let me put on some, like, you know, some, you know what I mean? Like some shit, you know what I mean? Well, Chicago, here we go. But facts. So, but like, it's just shit like that where it's like, you know, and you're versatile enough to where you can do both, you know what I mean? In your music. So, and also, of course, we got the bonus track, you know what I mean? Waiting in Vain.
I just want to ask a question about that. So you produced that song. Did you sample Cleo Soul?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
For the You Are Love.
Yes,
And I realized.
Hey, don't sing that ever again.
No, you don't got the
I believe that's a G sharp, sir. I'll fuck with you.
That wasn't the sample.
Because it's like and then at the same time around, like J. Cole rapped over that too, so it was just kind of similar how all that came about.
Man, J. Cole, bro.
That's a whole nother story though.
I don't know how to fit. Anyway,
we might have to have you back and just as a guest, like, and talk about all, you know what I mean? Because obviously we don't have the time to, you know what I mean, keep going, because we know we got to end at 9 and we're almost there. But like, we gotta get you earlier, like, and fucking just have an episode, like,
I'm
because I'm
down.
sure you, because I know you want to touch on other subjects as well. Like, I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure you're
yeah,
down to
man,
yeah,
we'll
yeah.
talk,
I got
yeah.
you for sure. Yeah,
I'm
we got
down.
because we're here every Tuesday now, so like we definitely could book that. Have a block off, but yeah. Well, let's finish this off. We got 6 minutes of waiting in vain. What was the decision to have a bonus track and not only have a bonus track only on your website? Was it to push your website a little bit more? or-
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I wanted to. I'm happy. I'm proud of that track, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it's a cover song.
Yeah.
You know, so that's one of my favorite Bob Marley songs, and there's a producer called English. Shout out to English that produced that. Shout out to all the producers. Shout out to Lucas Quinn that produced tracks 1 and 3, and shout out to Stoic. That was a free beat, actually. Thank you for that, bro.
Shout him out.
Yeah, for real.
But English, yeah, that beat, yeah, I just figured, why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, just make
Shit,
it available.
plug
Give
the-
give a little something extra.
Yeah, plug
You
the
know?
website, man.
Yeah, my website, ashtheauthor.com. If you go on there, you can download the album. It's just your way of saying, like, yo, I appreciate this art. It's a way for me to feel your support if you purchase it from me directly. All proceeds go to the black man living in Carlsbad, trying to raise his family. So
Nah,
I
for real.
appreciate any
The kids gotta eat,
investment.
man. No,
Yeah,
start making it
seriously,
right.
seriously.
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
We're eating ramen noodles right now. We need. Right?
No, yeah, you can help a black family in Carlsbad.
I'm gonna put that on the description.
For
To help
real.
a black family in need.
Oh my God, yeah.
Ashtheauthor.com.
Yeah. No, but you
That'd
can
be
go there.
hilarious.
You can sign up for the mailing list. That way, when I start for the next shows, definitely got some lined up for the future that I haven't announced yet. You can sign up for the mailing list so that anytime I got something going on, I'll release a project. I drop new music. I got a show coming up. Invite you out to be a part of a video shoot, whatever. Just sign up there. Yeah, that's ashauthor.com.
And also, man, just if you for the camera too, like if you want to just kind of just wrap it all up, like as far as like the album, like More Water, you know, it's out now, you know, all that type of shit. You know what I mean? Play for the people.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? One take now, like
yeah. Listen, I feel like this album's special. You know, water quenches thirst. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like there's a need for the type of music that I put out for this project especially. So you don't have to be thirsty no more. You don't have to be thirsty. Get you some more water.
Right.
Come get this project. Get this work. We rapping, we singing,
There you go.
we producing, we doing all that.
Very killer. It's a commercial.
He needs
I
more.
need
Damn, I'm out.
He need more water.
That cool, refreshing
Get some
drink.
water, bro.
More water.
There's more water, bro.
Hey.
Hey, get some more. Get
Hey,
some more water.
No. This is what it is. I need more water. You know who got me? Ash the Author.
That's Sersky.
Facts, man. And once again, appreciate you for even coming out here. You
Bro,
know what I mean?
thank
Taking
you,
the
bro.
time.
Oh yeah,
Bro,
most
definitely.
definitely. Time, always.
Big love.
Always.
All love, bro. Appreciate you.
Bro.
Once again,
Thank you.
More Water. We're gonna have all the descriptions. Ask the author. You know, all that stuff in the link in the description. Fucking, we're gonna be plugging it on Twitter, Instagram, etc., etc. Look out for when this drops, which should probably be probably kind of do it tomorrow. I'm gonna try to.
You gonna make it tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll try. I got work first, but
Talking to the future.
yeah, the future audience. But yesterday we just did an interview with Richie Evans. Super dope interview.
Go check that out.
Go check that out. Also go check out his music. That's already out. And our previous ones, we had 2 episodes that we did here as well, back to back. And go check that out. We just got a lot of new videos out there for you guys to go check out. Make sure to follow us.
More giveaways, too.
Yeah, shout out William for winning that the giveaway to Kate Trinata. Got 2 tickets, man. So yeah, he's about to have a good time with us. Yeah, it's on Thursday. So he's gonna have a yeah, I think it's gonna be going with it. I think probably has a girl. I think. Yeah. So he'll have a fun time. Shout out to West Coast Radio for supplying that as well and being able to do more ticket giveaways. To I know we had a lot of people who would DM us like, damn, I want to go. My girl, I wish I won. So there's gonna be a lot more giveaways. So look forward to that. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. Most importantly, share. You know what I mean? So,
It don't cost money to tell a friend.
not at all. Not at all.
Tell a friend to go tell a friend.
Yeah, and we'll just keep growing from here. You know what I mean? You're gonna keep seeing new things. More content, et cetera, et cetera. And yeah, guys got anything else to add?
I don't know. Just
Appreciate
keep
you for
listening.
your time.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Listen to more water.
Listen to that, man.
Listen to more water.
Pure Eye Podcast, we out.